gonna do a video tour of the room real quick. We're in room 1742, so the 17th floor. But anyway, welcome to our room.
Welcome to the Crown Loft Suite.
What Joel said exactly when we walked into the room was, holy shit. So, here's a room. See, you have a sitting area here. This is a pretty big room. If you've ever been on a cruise, you have to know that, you sacrifice a little bit sometimes for room size. But this is your downstairs area. You got a seating area. You got this strange bubble chair. Big TV. We got a refrigerator down there. And then back here we have some closet space, which Joel will open up real quick. But on both sides, you got a little storage space down here. And then you have a little closet space down here, as you can see. So this is actually designed to, room up to 4 people. And here is another downstairs full bathroom. So, you could have someone sleeping here on the pull-out couch. And then you go up here to your master area. You got your little stairs and whatnot. But this is a super nice room. You have your master bed. There is no privacy between the downstairs, necessarily in the upstairs. But they have this awesome curtain, so you could, like that. You got plenty of plugs over here, plenty of storage by the bed. And then you have your TV. I'll come back to that. But you have a little makeup area. And then you have your second full-size bathroom, which is a, pretty good size. Another cool feature of the room is this. Push a button, your curtains open and close, and there's multiple buttons over there, so what do each one of them do? You got that one, open and close the sheer ones. Then you have the main ones, so these are gonna be your room darkeners. So anyway, let's go out on our balcony. So this is on the 17th floor, the aft side of the ship. You got these nice loungers, which you don't normally have on a balcony. Normally you have like some little chairs. And then, not the best view, because you're directly overlooking the sports complex and the mini golf. But if you're in the room over there, you would have, your direct ocean balcony kind of rooms all on the 17th floor. But still super nice. You can see all the action without sitting in the hot area of the action. Get your little drinks, come up here, sit down, watch your sun. You're super cool. What do you think, Joel?
It's awesome.
Awesome. I just want to talk to you guys this morning real quick about our room. If you watched the room tour in the first part of the video, you saw that we are in a Crown Loft suite room, and that was not my intention when I booked this cruise. I had booked a boardwalk balcony room on the 9th floor with the hopes that I could maybe see into the Aqua Theater and maybe catch some of the shows up there. If you are a cruiser or a traveler, one thing that you should always do is you sign up for whatever rewards program that ship or that airline offers and become a member. So for example, Royal Caribbean is the Crown and Anchor. You get cruise points for every cruise you take. As a brand new cruiser, you start out with the basic, 0 cruises. And the more you cruise, you keep on gaining points and you just move up in the tier of the reward society. But if you're a member of the Crown and Anchor, sign up for their, emails, and they'll send you emails. So for example, when we did this booking, about 30 days out, I got an email asking if I wanted to do a Royal Up bid. And what a Royal Up bid is, it's basically, they put rooms out for auction that haven't sold through the regular means, and individuals that want to bid on a different room you can bid on it. So you can go from an inside room to a balcony room. You can go from a, balcony room to a Crown Loft suite, etc., etc. And a lot of the ships are doing this now. Royal has it, Norwegian has it. So they sent me the email. I took a look at the different room categories, and I probably put about 4 bids in, from rooms all the way up to the owner suite to the 1-bedroom. Only one that I put a kind of a serious bid in that I thought I might perhaps get was this one, the Crown Loft suite. And they have a minimum price that you have to start at, whether it's $50 or $100. And that gets multiplied by person, obviously, when you book the room. So if you bid $1,000 on the room, it will be $1,000 per person. So at the end of the day, when you get the room, it adds an extra $2,000 onto your original cruise fare. So just keep that in mind when doing a Royal Up bid, because it will automatically go through on whatever card that you have on file. Our bid was, it was right around the minimum offer, and yeah, it was accepted. And so that's how we're ending up in this room. And Joel, what do you think about it?
So, I think if you get the suite, the Crown Loft suite like we did with the Royal Up bid, then and you get it for around where we got it, around the minimum price. There may be a little bit of an increase, but then it's worth doing one time, I think. Or if you have a bigger family, it's probably a lot better than this giant room for 2. But the biggest thing for me is, stairs.
What he's talking about with the stairs. Yeah, these stairs are kind of...
You go upstairs, you forget something downstairs. You go downstairs, you forget something upstairs.
Yeah.
You also get access to the suite lounge and the coastal kitchen, which is, a stone throw away from where you're staying. But the coastal kitchen menu, although it changes every day, was not very impressive. The food wasn't anything special. The suite lounge itself, it's the other half of the coastal kitchen restaurant. So, sometimes you get people crowding around you. Like yesterday, there was a belly flop competition right below where the coastal kitchen was. So you got great views if you're sitting at a table, but the other suite members and Pinnacle members will come up there and crowd the windows and kind of get around you. It's not that bad because, honestly, we like meeting new people. I have nowhere to be, so I don't really care. But it's just something to think about. The greatest perk, I think, is the concierge. The concierge, my card, it just disintegrated, fell apart. If I can break it, I'll do it. But the concierge people, I brought my card in there. They printed me a new one. They can help with reservations all throughout the ship, and you avoid those big lines of guest services. That's really the biggest perk to the suite class, I think. Is it worth trying one time? Absolutely.
So, see, this is our balcony. You go out and, you can see there's another ship in port today. That's one of the reasons we're not going to Coco Cay. But we have a direct view of the sports deck, the mini golf, not necessarily the direct ocean view. So, that's something to keep in mind when you're doing the Royal Up. You might not get the best room in that category because you didn't book it outright. If you were to go online and try to book one of these rooms, you're going to look at the price for a week and you're going to be like, oh my God, who is paying that? It came up probably, I think it was $11,000 initially, if you just book this room outright. And if you're a frequent cruiser or, a new time cruiser, every time if you're a return cruiser, you get more discounts. If you're a resident of a certain state, you get more discounts. If you're working with a travel agent, you can probably get different discounts. So the more you cruise, you'll just learn these little tips and tricks. Joel and I are both retired military, so we get a discount for that. We get a discount for being Florida residents. So, we're already getting a low price when we book a cruise initially. But, I couldn't justify $11,000. But then when I got the Royal Up, we ended up probably, I think, getting the room for about, what, half of what we would have got it for if you book it online. So just keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna go lounge around and drink some frosty beverages.
You guys have a great day.
Hey, hey, as Captain Johnny says, hey, hey.